EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Lutz now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Like 20. 54 Mike. I got him.
On first down, gone. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54. I want that.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
47 to Mike, boy. 47. Check, check. 47. Cal, you won.
They are going for it. Goff. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. On the toss, it's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
From the gun, here's Goff. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Hold on. Check.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Gurley's got the first down and then some. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Ready.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Bravo. That's right, baby. Mike's 54.
They go play action here on 1st down. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw is Breeze. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn.
Complete to Ted Ginn Jr. A gain of 17. But it brings up 3rd down.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56. 14.
To throw, it's Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Rip left.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
95-56. 54 Mike. 6-man.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Breeze. He finds Latavius Murray. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On 2nd and 7, Breeze. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys can come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well. Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get them in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56. We gotta get to the ball, team. We gotta get to the next.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Punching it in from a yard away, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now they'll toss to Gurley left. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
We own them. 54.
Throwing on third. Goff. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
What? 180. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's been a long day for you.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The Rams on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Good coverage that time by Patrick Robinson.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
76. 76. Hey, exit. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Push him back.
On fourth down, Goff into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Throwing on first down is Breeze. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Ready. Yellow lady. Mike 54. I'm coming up. Check. 61. Matchbox white. Under 10.
On first down, Murray. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Looking to throw on second down. Breeze. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And a fantastic return all the way down to the 20.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Now it's Gurley. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points. But everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving. and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
17. Hey, wahoo! Mike's 47. Mike's 47. I'm coming out to you. I'm coming out to you.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 15-yard touchdown grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Sammy.
Breeze going to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Ready? Y'all waiting?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Y'all waiting? You better be afraid of me. Ready,
On first down, Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up. Kill. 21.
Breeze now. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Breeze to throw again. Again has it complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Another carry now for Gurley. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's good for Rams.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. The Rams on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Check my 47. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Goff. And that will be incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Delta. 47's a Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to the ground game here, Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, box truck.
From the red zone now, Goff. This will be caught inside the 10 and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now gone. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. But it'll be 2nd and goal. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit?
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
A very important extra point there, up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
26, Mike. 26, go. Oh, yeah. Here we go again.
Back to throw, Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Now Breeze. And he's going to go down again. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And an alley to run. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. There are no flags. He's into the end zone.
Touchdown.
And an amazing return wins it in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.